Hi there and welcome to your 20-minute rolling hills workout. I am so excited to be here with you today. Thank you for joining me. To start off with, we are going to get into a slow, easy walk together. So get familiar with where your speed buttons are on your treadmill and also get familiar with where your incline is, because today we are going to be conquering some hills together, but we are in it together. We're going to get through it together. We have got 3 hills. Each hill is around 4 minutes. Then we get a beautiful walk before we conquer the next one. You don't have to worry about that though, because I'm going to be here with you every step of the way, guiding you. If you're walking, amazing. If you're running, amazing. Now, we're going to take our speed down to a very, very slow pace, and we're going to warm up our muscles before we get into today's session. So we're going to start with some toe lifts. So we're going to be going on our tippy toes. We've got 10 here. We are warming up. I've gone a little bit slow here. Warming up our calves. We are definitely going to be using them today to help us climb up the hills. All right, so we've got 10 of these. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go into some heel strikes. So basically what you just did, but the opposite. So not what you just did. So drag your heels along the treadmill. We have got 10. You should feel this in your calves as our body gets ready for this amazing session we're going to do together today. Alrighty, and then we're going to go into some high knees. So we've got 10. If you need to bring your speed down a little bit, do so now. Drive your knee all the way up to your chest. Should feel that stretch there. It should feel good. All right, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to go into some butt kicks. So we have got 10. So bringing our heel up towards our glutes, giving them a big kick, but you shouldn't be able to touch it, so it shouldn't hurt. All right, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, bring your treadmill up, your speed up into a brisk walk. Now, if you are running today, bring your incline to a 1% for me. If you are walking, bring your incline to a 3%. Make sure you get very, very familiar with where that incline is, because we're going to change it very soon. So we're going to walk it out just for another 30 seconds before we get into our first hill of today. I don't want you to think about the other 2 hills we have ahead of us. We are just going to focus on getting through this first hill together. Now, when you're ready, bring your pace up to a comfortable pace. So it's your moderate pace. I want you, if you're walking, to be at a brisk walk. If you're running, at a kind of easy to moderate jog. So what feels like about a 5 to 6 out of 10 effort. And then we're going to put our incline up. Alrighty, let's go. 3, 2, 1. If you're running, bring your incline up to a 4%. If you're walking, bring your incline up to a 6%. And we're in it. We are taking on our first hill together. Now, today, each hill is 4 minutes. Every minute, we're going to be bringing our incline up by 1% incline. It's not easy, but you didn't come here for an easy workout. You came here to challenge yourself. Now, at any time, if these hills start to feel really hard, I want you to try and keep your incline, but feel free to bring your pace down. Even if this might be one of the first incline runs you've done, and that's okay. Even if you try to, for the first 2 minutes, run, and then walk for the second 2 minutes, whatever your body can do today, that's all you need to do. Alrighty, are you ready? Our hill's going up again. We are going up by 1%. Bring that incline up. So if you're walking, you're at a 7%. If you're running, you're at a 5%. Stay with me. You've got this. So this pace, if you are running at a pace that usually is your easy to moderate, comfortable pace, but it's feeling super hard with the incline, take it down. All that matters today is if you keep on moving and try and keep that incline if you can. So if you need to bring the pace down, that's okay. However, on the other side, if you're running and you're feeling, hey, this is a cruise, maybe try and challenge yourself a little bit with that pace. Just check in with how your body's feeling. Some days we have so much energy, some days we have less energy, and that's okay. So check in with yourself now. Ask yourself if you need to bring your pace up or down as we get ready to take on our next gradient. Are you ready? Let's go. If you are running, put that incline up by 1%. If you're walking, bring that incline up by 1%. So if you're running, you're at a 6%. If you're walking, you're at 8%. This hill is getting serious. We are we're at the top of this hill. And then we just have to come down a little bit for the last minute of this climb together. So, how much longer have we got? 90 seconds. You have already climbed this hill with me for 2.5 minutes, which means I know you can conquer the last 90 seconds. Stay with me. Think of how good we're going to feel when we get to the end of this hill. We're going to have a beautiful, delicious 1-minute rest and 1-minute walk. As Christina, one of our amazing Pilates instructors, would say, a delicious rest. Alrighty, are you ready? Bring that incline up. All right, we're there. Oh, bring it up. I lied, we're bringing it down. So bring that incline down by 1%. So if you are running, 5% incline. If you are walking, 7% incline. Whew. And if you just put your incline up by a little bit, well done, I'm sorry, but bring it back down. So runners, 5%, walkers, 7%. Now, we have got 30 seconds left of this hill. Knowing that we have got a 1-minute break on the other side, have you got anything more you can give us today? Anything more you can give yourself? Go there now if you can. I'm going to add a tiny bit of pace to my speed. Woo! 15 seconds. We are nearly over our first hill together. Are you ready? 10 seconds. Stay with me. Don't give up now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that speed all the way down to an easy walk. Whoa. And bring that incline down. If you are walking, bring it down to a 3%. If you are running, bring it down to a 1%. Whew. As we recover here, one hill, it is behind us. Ahead of us, we have got 2 hills, but I want you to focus just as we did on this hill, on the 1 hill. Don't focus on 2, just 1. Focus on each 1 minute as it comes, and we're going to get through together, okay? We have got 25 seconds before we go into conquering our second hill together. We're going to start at a 4% incline. The hills are the same. There is no surprises. There is no super steep hills. You have already climbed your biggest hill. We just have to repeat it. Are you ready? Alrighty, bring that incline up. If you are running, 4%. If you're walking, 6%. Meet me in your comfortable, moderate intensity. Now, we are here for 1 minute at this hill. I want you to think back, even though it's in the past, to our first hill. Think about how it felt. Did you have any more that you could have given? If you can, add it to your pace now. If you're starting to feel more tired, because this time with this hill, our legs have already finished one big hill. So if you need to bring it down a little bit, that's okay. Your body, your workout, as long as you are challenging yourself. And only you know what you can do today. All right, so check in and stay with me. We have nearly finished the first minute of this second hill. 10 seconds. Are you ready to bring that hill up? It's getting a little bit steeper. 3, 2, 1. Bring that incline up by 1% for me. If you are running, you're at a 5% incline. If you're walking, you're at a 7%. If you're walking and you're feeling like you can give a little more, try upping your pace. Try walking as fast as you can, making sure you're using those elbows to give you momentum. If you're running, relax those shoulders. Try to unclench your fists if you can. Relax your body as much as possible while we're climbing a hill. Engage that core. Light on your feet. And breathe. When we first get into running, especially when we first get into hill, incline work, can be really hard to control our breathing, and I know that. I've been there. But I promise you, the more you practice, the easier it gets. Okay, are you ready to get to our highest incline? Let's go. Add it on now. if you are running, you are at a wonderful 6%. Amazing. If you're walking, you're at an 8%. Stay with me. Oh my goodness. You are amazing. So if you do feel out of breath, try as much as you can to focus on your breathing and slow it down. Or the other thing when we first start running might be self-talk in our head, but it might not be the voice that we actually want to hear right now. There's always that voice in our head, which seems to be very loud when we're running and challenging ourselves, telling us, I need to stop. This is too hard. I can't finish this. I want you to thank that voice very much for coming, but tell it that you've got this and you're going to finish this run for yourself, okay? Are you ready to bring that incline down? 3, 2, 1. Bring that incline down. 1% if you are running. You are finishing off this hill at a 5%. If you are walking, you are conquering this hill at a 7%. Stay with me. You are amazing. And plus, the hardest part of every workout, well, for me anyway, is actually showing up in the first place and getting started. And we've already done that. We have shown up and finished one hill. We have almost finished 2 hills. Alrighty? So you've got this. We've got 20 seconds. What can you give now knowing that you have got a 1-minute walk on the other side of this? Can you add a little bit more speed? I'm going to add a touch more. 10 seconds. Come on. We've got this. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring that speed all the way down to an easy walk. Wow. These hills are no joke today, are they? All right. Bring that incline down. If you're walking to a 3%, if you're running, bring it down to a 1%. I accidentally brought my speed down to a 1% too. Maybe a little bit faster. We want to keep our muscles moving. Have some water. If you need it, I definitely need it. Oh my goodness me. All right. Now, I want you to ask yourself, how does it feel knowing that 2 hills are behind you? And all you have got left is 1 more hill. You've already done it twice. So you are a professional at this particular hill that we are doing today, all right? I want you to believe in yourself as we get through this last hill. And I want you to try and give as much as you can, knowing that you don't have to do anything else. Well, on the treadmill, maybe you have a big day ahead of you. But for the treadmill, your work is done. Are you ready? Let's go. Incline up to 4% if you're running. If you're walking, incline up to a 6%. Bring that pace up. Meet me there. Whatever a comfortable pace feels like for you right now. It might be slower than you started with. It might be faster. It is your run, your workout, your body. As we take on this last hill, I don't know about you, but I feel pretty good knowing that as we get to this peak, there's no more peaks after this. We can rest and recover. Oh my goodness. Stay with me. You're amazing. We're nearly through this first little bit. 15 seconds, and we are going into our next little steepness of this hill, our next climb. We're going to be bringing our incline up by 1%. If you're running, 5% incline. If you're walking, 7%. All right, meet me there now. Stay with me. Oh my goodness. I hope you're feeling motivated that you can finish. I think when it comes to motivation, especially at the beginning of our running journey, it can be really hard because I know the run's feeling comfortable. And I know especially if it's winter where you live, or even if it's summer, finding the motivation to actually start is so hard. So what I do, or what helps me at least, is reminding myself that I shouldn't and we can't always expect the motivation to show up. So you might wake up, your alarm might go off at 6 a.m. and you might be thinking, oh my goodness, I don't want to get up right now. That's me too. But I try and break down as many barriers as I can. So then when that alarm goes off, my workout clothes are ready, my workout is planned, and I don't have to think about it. All right, are you ready? Incline up, we are at our highest point of this hill. 6% of you are running, 8% of you are walking. 2 minutes to go. What have you got left? What can you give to yourself today? How can you show up? Thank you for being here with me. I know I couldn't do these 3 hills if it wasn't for you. So thank you. We are going to get there. 90 seconds to go. 2.5 minutes conquered. Whew. Back to motivation. I think to make sure sometimes to me, I know, if I plan to do a run after work, there is no chance I'm doing it. I am so tired after work, so I have to make sure I do it in the morning. So make sure you plan your workouts around the time that works best for you and your body. Alrighty? 1 minute to go. Bring that incline down by 1%. Stay with me. All right, now, knowing that on the other side of this run, this hill, we have got a 3-minute cool down together. What can you give? What have you got right now for the last 45 seconds? If you look deep inside of you right now, is there anything else that you can give? So when you finish this workout and you ask yourself, did I show up for me today? You can say yes. All right, last 30. I'm gonna add a little bit to my pace. Can you do that too? Otherwise, focus on finishing. If you need to drop your pace down, that's cool. Whatever you need to do to stay in this session. 15 seconds. Oh my goodness, well done. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness me. Bring that speed all the way down. Bring it all the way down into an easy walk. Bring that incline down. Bring it down to a flat. There are no more hills left in our day today. We have conquered all the hills. We've conquered them together. Oh, check in with yourself right now. When I first told you at the start of this workout what we had to do today, did you think, oh, whoa, I'm not going to be able to get through that? Because I have to be honest, I kind of thought that too. But I want you to check in with yourself right now and tell yourself and think about how good it felt to finish it. You proved to yourself that you could, and you should be so proud. Oh my goodness me. Now, we are going to walk this out. And after you finish moving your body, because we did doing hills like that, it is not an easy workout. So you've got to make sure you stay moving. Stay on the treadmill until your heart rate comes all the way down. And then after you're finished, bring your heart rate down, grab a mat, follow one of our cool downs. I've got lots of cool downs on the Kick app. Make sure you stretch out your hip flexors and your glutes so we super tight your calves, because we conquered some serious hills together. Oh my goodness. And remind yourself too of how good it feels once you get into the workout, and that we can't always wait for motivation. Sometimes it just has to become routine. Oh my goodness me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you're so proud of yourself. Keep cooling down. Thank you for showing up for me and for you. And I will see you next time on the treadmill. Bye, everyone.